This podcast was originally live-streamed on the NonSequitur show on YouTube. New episodes air weekdays, Monday through Friday, at 8 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/NonSequitur show. Make sure you never miss a live stream by visiting www.nonsecshow.com/schedule. For the latest news, polls and updates throughout the day, follow us on Twitter at NonSecShow or Facebook.com/NonSecShow. That's NonSeq show. If you'd like to get exclusive content, bi-weekly private hangouts with Kyle and Steve, backstage access to chat with guests after shows hosted on your channel and much more, become a Patreon saint of NonSequitur. It ensures we continue to improve our show and brings you into the process at the same time. Visit patreon.com/NonSequitur today while the limited spots are still available.
The following podcast is intended for those who believe bold ideas are righteous, unique perspectives are gospel, and strong opinions are sacred. This is Non-Sequitur. Never follow. And now, here are your hosts, Kyle Curtis and Steve McRae.
I may have to go back to Australia at the end of this summer.
Don't talk that way, Sandy.
But it's true, and I've literally had the best summer ever. Do you know what movie that's from? If you do, you're certainly one ahead of Steve. I didn't tell him the movie. I just told him to.
I know the movie.
You
don't have to tell me. I'm not going to say, but I know the movie.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty damn sure. Now you're going to make me look it up. Now you're going to be paranoid.
Mm-hmm. What if it was from some weird gay porn in the
Well, like I said, I could still know.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Non-Sequitur. I'm Steve McRae.
And I'm Kyle Curtis.
No. You're definitely not Kyle Curtis.
No, I'm definitely not. Although I'm kind of dressed like him today. A little dressed up.
Yeah,
I verified it. Yeah, it's from the movie I thought it was. It's one of my favorite movies. Of course, there's you make me all nervous and stuff. I'm having memory recollection issues. Don't do that to an old person.
You're Channing Tatum.
Oh, we had a good episode with him the other day. He substituted for you one day.
Did he?
You didn't watch?
No, not last night.
Yeah, he sat in your seat. He was my co-host for the night. But yeah, we had tonight. Frank Russo. He was scheduled. I got an email from him last night, and I will just read the email. His email to me last night at 11:50 was, Kyle, I don't think you need me at all for your show. With my website, as well as my blog, plus all my MailChimp campaigns, as well as the intrigue with all of the spies, that are going around, you should be able to construct and deliver at least 10 shows without me. Go, Kyle, expose those fucking bloody bastards. Frank. So I've reached out to Frank today, telling him that it wouldn't be the same without him. We need Frank. So Frank, if you're watching, I gave you the Skype name to add on Skype that we can get you in. So if you happen to show up, we'll bring you in. And if not, we'll go on with what we have planned anyways. Steve, do you have any announcements, anything coming up with you, your channel, that sort of thing? I know you have something tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to probably have a hangout tonight. It'll probably be around 7 to 8 o'clock Pacific time in that window, discussing some of the things that have been going on, some of the accusations that people are throwing out there. And I'm going to get it all out there on a record so we can be done with that nonsense and be moving on to bigger and better things. So a couple of people have said we've got to discuss it, and I agree. So if you're going to be available tonight around 7 to 8 o'clock Pacific, head on over to my channel, Steve McRae, and then said it'll only be like an hour or so. But yeah, I think we're going to do that tonight.
Cool. So if you're going to do that, make sure what time did you say? 7 Pacific?
Yeah, around 7 or 8. And when I say an hour, that's like code for like 8 hours, right? I mean,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling up some. Okay. Many of you guys watched last night, or I hope you did. If you haven't seen last night's episode yet, make sure that you do, because it definitely didn't go the way that most people thought. Certainly not the way that I thought it would go. We had a conversation with Keane Gigacell, and it ended very nicely, actually. Since then, I have posted an update underneath that video, but I'll go ahead and let you guys know. Following the episode last night, he left the forum, the incels.is forum. He joined our Discord. He's been active there today. He followed me and Shannon on Twitter. We've both been talking to him today, and he's in a much better place. He's joined the Discord. He's active there talking. And we're actually going to have him for some voiceover work. Many of you heard his trailer voice last night, which was incredible. I mean, it blew all of us away. So, yeah, he's doing good. I feel good about the way that went. One more announcement. Tuesday, don't forget, the amazing atheist TJ Kirk will be with us. So make sure that you tune in for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Tonight, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to address the situation with Mercedes Carrera, who is a former guest of this show. We're then going to watch another Brett Keane video and issue him a challenge. Following that, we're going to open it up. You guys can ask us any questions. If there's anybody that disagrees with Steve or I on anything, you'll go to the top of the list. Just tag me in the live chat. We'll bring you in before we do anything, and we'll let you sort of tell us why you disagree with us on anything. Steve is probably laughing because he knows that
nobody disagrees with us. Come on. Nobody disagrees with us.
They disagree with you a lot more. Yeah, you're going to be
the
one.
Come on. You guys. No, is that true? No. Please.
Yeah. So yeah, tag us in the chat and we'll get to it. Okay. Let's get into some really devastating news for us. We had Mercedes Carrera on the show probably about 2 months ago, I would say. And it was a fantastic episode. She was wonderful, bubbly, and just everything was right about her. She was smart. She was actually brilliant. And then today we're hit with some pretty devastating news. So let's move me and Steve to our boxes and try to get through this. Porn actress Mercedes Carrera, producer, and her producer boyfriend are accused of molesting a girl. Police say that an adult film actress and a producer who were arrested on Tuesday on suspicion of committing sexual acts with a girl may have other victims. Melinda Smith, 35, and Jason Whitney, 43, were charged Tuesday with 8 counts of sexually abusing a child under the age of 10. They also face a count of possession while armed with a handgun. Smith is also known as Mercedes Carrera, a porn star with an extensive number of credits on IMDb. Police say Whitney is a producer and director of several pornographic films. Detectives from the Rancho Cucamonga Police Department say that they were first notified of sexual acts against a girl under the age of 10 on January the 31st. The girl was sexually abused repeatedly over 4 months by Smith and Whitney, according to police. Last Friday, a search warrant was issued and served at their home, where they uncovered evidence corroborating the girl's statement, including a bedroom setup where the couple could film and record various pornographic videos or web shows, methamphetamine, and 2 loaded handguns. The couple was denied bail and remain in custody. They are scheduled to make a first appearance on Wednesday. Detective believes that there may be additional victims in this case. Anyone with information can contact the Rancho Cucamonga Police Department Bureau at 909-477-2800. And anonymous tips can be made at 1-800-78-CRIME or 27463. Steve?
I was kind of inundated with messages about this earlier today, and I've read what I can on it. And it's hard to wrap my head around all this, so I'm still processing what could possibly be the story. And I hate jumping to conclusions, right? I mean, we all like to believe innocent until we're guilty. We all give the benefit of the doubt to people that we know. And unfortunately, we don't have a great repertoire with her, but she is somebody that we know because she's been in our program. But it's hard to read these things and not go, what the fuck, right? So, and then I just noticed that there's even a video out. One of them suggesting that this is like her adopted daughter or something. That it's that they're talking about. Have you heard that?
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a video, and I haven't watched it yet. It says Mercedes Carrera arrested for abusing a child, her daughter? ? Rumors suggest that the child is Mercedes' own daughter. This is from Mundane Matt that put that out. Now, take Mundane Matt with a grain of salt. But,
we don't want to listen to anything Mundane Matt says.
Yeah, take what he says with a grain of salt. But
did we not ask her if she had any kids when she was on our show?
I honestly don't remember.
Surely that's not that. Surely that can't be true, because if that was the case, then that would be like headlined everywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know where
that's a huge. I didn't know she had a kid. Maybe that's true. I don't know. The sad thing about this is it goes to show that you can't really judge people based on the shell that they put out, because she was genuinely, to me, I was like, you know what? There's this whole stigma against porn stars where people say, they're broken people. They don't have a good moral compass. And I thought, we brought her on here to fight against that. And here, I'll be damned if that doesn't prove, it doesn't prove about all porn stars, but the people that we're talking about in her case, because we had plenty of comments about it, like, oh, you can't trust her, what she says, blah 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 blah. It's just very disheartening.
Did you see her booking picture? It doesn't even look like her.
No, it doesn't.
It's like a whole different person, And I understand what makeup can do, but it really looks like an entirely different person. But again, I don't know who her boyfriend is. I don't know, what his thing is. She might have just been like, and again, this is not justification by any stretch of imagination, but it may have been something, he's into, and she just kind of, wants to please him kind of thing. I have no idea. And that certainly doesn't justify it by any means. But there needs to be more information that comes out on this, to say the least. And I like to hear what she says.
Yeah, some people are asking if we will delete that video. I don't think so.
I don't see any. John Peterson wants to come on and talk about this for a second. About I guess he's been saying that there's a lot of misinformation about the Carrera story.
Okay, getting the link,
David.
John, we need your email.
I have it
in the chat. Okay,
he's already emailed me. I just need a link from Dave, and I'll get it.
Yeah. The deleting the episode though, that's not gonna do any. That was an interview that showed a. I just don't see the point in deleting something like that. It's not gonna change the outcome. Yeah. It happened. I'm not gonna go back and try to erase her, like, because the fact that this comes out now has nothing to do, or no bearing on the relationship that we had with her at the time, because obviously we weren't privy to these, this, whatever you call this. It's just disheartening, because I really, I really liked her. And
yeah, that's the worst part. I mean, she's so personable, so intelligent. And just sweet. She was nice to us. And so I really want to give her the benefit of the doubt, but when you have these kind of accusations, it's really, really difficult to do so.
Yeah. And